Yo, 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 what's happening, man? It's your boy Papa Duck. You tuned in to another episode of the Papa Duck Podcast. And I am Papa Duck, and I'm here with my dog.
Please believe it's Steve. Yeah.
Man, God. Wake up, man.
Yeah. Hey, man, tonight gonna shake me tonight.
Yeah, we're gonna
I'll let me walk tonight. They gonna shake me a little bit tonight.
We finna get into it on the ass, man. But you already know, man, before we do, we gotta, make it right. Tonight's sponsor is 1-800-BAD-PAIN. Listen, make sure if you at a car crash, slip or fall, listen, I don't just co-sign on anybody. You know what I'm saying? These folk gonna make sure you get what you need, cut through all the BS. You know what I'm saying? 1-800-BAD-PAIN, no matter where you at, make sure you hit them up, but you got to tell them that Papa Duck sent you, okay? Trust me when I tell you, they gonna make sure you cut straight to the chase, okay? 1-800-BAD-PAIN. Also, sponsor is Ubuntu Apparel. Y'all see I got it on tonight. I keep it on. Make sure you go to the website, Ubuntu Apparel. And if you're on my YouTube page, just go right below, man. You can click the link right below, right? And that's how y'all can help us with this journey. You know what I'm saying? Go grab a shirt, hoodie, hat, you know what I'm saying? And for all the ones who have ordered, double salute. Thank y'all so much, man. We don't ask for much.
Triple salute the ones who keep ordering.
Yeah, we don't.
Triple salute.
Triple salute. We don't ask for much, man. I get on here, do my thing. My dog be right here alongside of me. And, we just keep that shit 100 and we stand on 10 toes. You know what I'm saying? So we finna jump right into it, man. Make sure y'all go if you want to see full episodes, just go to the Papa Duck Podcast on YouTube or just click, the link below. You can see a full episode. But listen.
And also, before we start off too, bro, we got to put this out here. Your new record out right now.
Oh, yeah. Right.
New record out.
Damn, I wish we had that to throw on the screen.
Yes.
Phil. We'll get it up once you get it. It's called Ride.
It's called Ride. Right now, when I tell y'all, the DJ's going crazy. Yeah. The media going crazy. Yeah. Your mama going crazy. Your auntie's going crazy.
Dog.
Your dogs. Your homegirl. Your homeboy.
Biggest record in Florida right now.
Yes. It's
biggest
special.
record in Florida.
Something special.
Called Ride by Papa Duck. Make sure y'all grab. We got the clean and dirty version. It's jumping right now, going stupid. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's going stupid.
Here you go right here. Hey.
It's just a little. We're going to give him a couple seconds.
A couple seconds, it.
You feel me?
I'm straight, so please don't hate.
Don't hate.
The club full of scammers and shooters. All the bad ones smoking on hookah. And we drinking on brown, we drinking on white. Boy, we finna ball out tonight.
In the halfway house. That mean that he halfway out.
Hey, bro. He halfway out, bro. Hey, bro. Bro, that song, but hey.
Y'all check it out.
Hey, if your shoulders don't move,
yeah,
that's something wrong with you.
That's real Florida shit. You know what I'm saying? If you're from the bottom, from the F, or just anywhere, you know what I'm saying? That's a big record right there. That's our new single, man. We just want to get them back to moving and grooving. We back on the road, you know what I'm saying? Yes. February 21st, we're going to be at the 941 day. Yes. April 5th, Easter, we're going to be up in Live Oak. You know what I'm saying? March the 15th, we're going to be in Palm Beach for them damn dogs reunion with Mia X, Lil Webby. Man, they got so many people on that motherfucker showed up, man. It's going to be a thing, but make sure y'all tune in.
And that song called Ride, the biggest reason, the biggest thing you always said on the last bit part of it, bro, was how you say that, bro?
We're gonna have a good goddamn time
because we don't know when we're going.
We don't know we're gonna leave this bitch.
Hey, and that's real.
So that's what's up. So listen.
You gotta dive in this thing, bro.
Yeah, let's dive into it. We done gave enough intro.
The wave him, man. Forget it, man.
The motherfucking Super Bowl.
Super Bowl.
We finna jump.
I don't talk Super Bowl, man. We hyped up, man. We got a hot dogs, we got a hamburgers, we got a chill, we got a bill, we got everything we need with Super Bowl. We ready for this. Hey, man, we tuned in with Super Bowl, man. The Super Bowl. What?
Man, that shit.
Parties, man. Tomorrow I call in.
Man, that shit rigged. It's rigged. Super Bowl rigged because it's about control and it's about money. See, without the money, you can't control the people. And I'm gonna give y'all a telltale sign. It's, for some people who really can carry some information. Once Vegas makes the call, meaning when all bets are placed, that's when they know who's gonna win the game. This shit is about money. It ain't about no motherfucking ring, no legacy trophies. This shit is about cash money, because cash money is what allows them to control the people. You got teams ain't been to the Super Bowl in 50 years, still franchise going up. They still getting paid millions of dollars because now they got sports betting on the phone. That's just a whole nother.
See, I always thought about that
fucking
too.
betting.
Like, I thought about it too. Like, how they got sports betting on the phone
For money.
All the different apps going on.
Money.
You know, this player gets. How they got so much stuff going on.
Money.
And another thing too is how the coaches get fired from this team. You bash, but you go to this team and y'all apply and then boom.
Shit rigged. You know what I'm saying? Think about it, bro. With all this money on the line, they're gonna come up with ways to control the game, right? I've done videos about how the gloves was magnetic. The crazy part is I did this video before this video came out. It was a video that came out on one of the Titans. I don't know if it was a running back, tight end. I don't know if it was a wide receiver, but he scored the ball and he tried to throw the ball down out his hand and the fucking ball was glued to his hand. He couldn't, go look it up, it's on YouTube. He's shaking his hand, he couldn't get it because his shit was magnified to his glove. He had to take the whole glove off during the game. Now those are they ways of showing you what they doing, because they have to show you what they doing. But some people gonna still act like, you know, they don't see that shit. It's still gonna be, it's all rigged, dog. That's all the Super Bowl, all that shit. Every sports you name, that shit is rigged. It's all about money. This shit's all about control. That's it.
So like I was told one time, you know, I was an episode of something. They said that, you know, in the NFL, it's more about a selling product. So you're in college and you go to the ranks. They're not worried about how good you are. They worry about is you a good selling product. If you get selling product, they can work with you for X amount of years.
Exactly.
So basically, it's selling product.
Listen, this shit just like, see how boxing exposed itself?
Oh,
boxing is, Tyson used to knock a bitch out. If you wank, you don't miss the fight.
Right.
Bitches flying from Dubai all over the world just to see a 2-3 second fight. Right. They didn't want that. They want you to dance 6-7 rounds. Give the people what they want. Like they say, are you not entertained? This shit is about entertainment, right? It's all it's about. Go look up the ceremonial bell, B-A-A-L. The symbolism of that is a bull. Go look at that ceremony and look who they got speaking. Look at all the symbolism and the demonic shit around that shit. Remember, I told you, B-A-A-L. Go look it up. Rockefeller himself, one of the Rockefellers, is there speaking on that shit, because this is demonic shit on a whole nother level when it comes to sports. How you see people with their face painted, they got on their memorabilia and all these things and this and that. All this shit is about control and putting one group of people, a lot of people, thousands of people in one area to harness that energy. That's why they're putting you in coliseums.
Wow.
This shit go way deeper than what people think, bro. Some of these conversations we can't have with people because they so caught up in the sports itself. You doing exactly what they want you to do. But the actual puppet master behind all this shit is pulling the strings. They don't want you to know about that shit. Also, the halftime show. Let's get into that shit.
Halftime show. Everybody kill for that. Oh, they kill for that. Oh, the halftime show coming. Oh, man. They started what they were doing. They were all ready to go. They sit down and just love the halftime show.
Yeah.
That's big, man. Like,
you got to think, all the eyeballs they have on the halftime show, they're going to utilize that moment. Everybody that they put on the halftime show serves a purpose. They serve a purpose.
Hold on, bro. Everybody they put on a halftime show serves a purpose?
Goddamn right. And everybody, and I know a lot of the Latinos and the Spanish, they proud of having Bad Bunny on the halftime show, showing that bilingual, you know what I'm saying? But you got to understand, for a lot of people that don't know this, right? Every group or every culture have that one plant that they're going to use, right, to carry their agenda amongst the people. Bad Bunny is for the Latinos. You got people like Lil Nas X, you got other artists that'll do things that carry their agenda. You know what I'm saying? The transformation from a man to a woman and all this weird shit, all this demonic shit, right? And people must understand, they're not putting you on this show just because you can rap or because you look good or because you did. No, you on this platform to carry their agenda. All demonic shit. It was so much demonic shit around the whole performance. But a lot of people won't catch it with him standing on the square when he fell through the roof. You know what I'm saying? The Star of David with the 6 people surrounding him.
Wow.
They got 2 men basically engaging with each other on national TV in front of everybody. And if you pay attention to the people that was there filming it, the reaction was totally different than what they gave us at home looking at it, because you got to understand this is a stage. The sound effects of the crowd going crazy and all that shit was none of that. You got to understand, this shit is a motherfucking play. Listen, dog, it's so much demonic shit that went on in that halftime show like it do every time. Go study BAAL, Bell, okay? A big bull is the symbol behind that shit, okay? Go look at that, what that represents when it comes to these demonic ass people. Go look at that ceremony. The whole ceremony demonic. You go YouTube this shit right now. But a lot of the Latino people felt like people was bashing them. You know, if you understand, you understand. If you don't, you don't. You see what I'm saying? It has nothing to do with Latino people. Has nothing to do with black people. It has all to do with using someone to carry an agenda.
Right.
It's videos of him, the guy Roger Goodell, I think that was his name. I think that was the guy, the white guy, that okayed him to do the halftime show. They kissing each other. They show you this shit. They showing, and you might say, "Well, what's wrong with that?" It's a lot of shit wrong.
A lot wrong with that now. A lot wrong with that.
What they're doing is they're normalizing and getting us to accept things moving forward. Now imagine 30, 40 years from now, everything gonna be upside down and ass backwards. See.
So this all the plan of moving forward?
All this shit moving forward.
All this moving forward?
You gotta think, there's one group of people started with a J. Y'all know who the fuck I'm talking about. You'll never see them exploiting themselves the way that we are. The way they doing the Latinos. So big up to the Latino, but look how they taking Bad Bunny. And then for a lot of people to understand, Bad Bunny, he cross-dressed. He dress up as transgenders. He dress up as women. He do all this demonic shit. Same way they did with Lil Nas X. They do this shit to all us, and we on the bottom fighting each other and not blaming the motherfuckers who putting this shit in front of us.
Wow.
All this is demonic act, bro. Demonic rituals. You got to understand this shit, bro. But they'll never do it. You'll never see them out there like that. The J's. You know what I'm talking about? Start with a J. Them motherfuckers. You'll never see them exploit themselves like that.
No.
See, they don't want us to procreate. That's why they promote all this, this crossover shit and this and that. While they're promoting us to be, they using rituals, right? They're using persuasion, coercion, influence to make us be okay with, not us, but make people be okay with men want to be women, women want to be men because they don't want us to procreate. But they're procreating as we speak. They got cities where them motherfuckers got 15 and 20 kids apiece. They're populating.
Wow.
Why they stopping us? And not only that, this is why now you all of a sudden you see men got ED, erectile dysfunction. All of it, just out of the blue. They can't get their dick on hard. All of a sudden, women can't get pregnant. How many pregnant women you see running around today like you used to see? And it's all kind of reasons. You got doctors, dog, that will literally say, yeah, you need to get a C-section. That's $40,000 just for that little cut. That's a good vacation for him. You see what I'm saying? I know we going a little full out top and shit, but I'm just showing y'all when it comes to the Super Bowl shit, all them games are rigged. This is no different when they throw your ass out there in front of the Lions. This is what they did back in them days. The Romans, they kept the people entertained, keeping your mind off what the fuck they doing. Nothing has changed.
So basically what they're doing is they're creating a world Monday through Friday or Monday through Saturday, you working all day, right?
That's a part of the script.
And you come home, you doing what they so-called say you for anything, due diligence. Mm-hmm. And Saturdays and Sundays, you're in front of a TV screen that's full of programming.
That's a part of the script. Mm-hmm. Now you see, you get it.
And you fighting mad with this friend on him because he had a different shirt on, you got on.
Yeah.
And the whole time it's programmed the whole day, whole game, what they gonna do. So basically,
that's a part of the script.
We live in a society and world that they control 100% of our week.
You goddamn right. So they put it all in a nutshell. You work from Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and then Saturday and Sunday, they give you those 2 days off. And then Sunday, You got football. You got all these things. It's a programming.
But the weekend they hold you in front of that TV screen all day long for the program. So basically,
and then you turn around and do the
your
shit
life
all over
is
again.
just basically just on a day.
Yeah,
programming.
It's programming, bro. You got to understand, when you exchange your time for money, you'll never get rich. The whole plan of this shit is to keep you busy. Why do we work 30 days to make a certain amount of money just to give it all up and do it all over again?
That makes sense.
Think about what I just said. If you made, if your household brought in $8,000 a month or $7,500 a month, when y'all done with all y'all bills, y'all done spent $6,800. Y'all got $600 to survive until the next pay period come or the next month roll over, and it's the same cycle, over and over. Now you got to think, how do they keep us? Why do they keep us broke? They keep you broke so that you can still become a slave. So you continue to become a slave. You got to think, their job is to deplete your pockets. That's why you pay for tickets. That's why anything you do wrong, you pay. You pay. You pay. Because the more money they take from you, the more you got to continue to work. All these curriculums, like I told you, retail therapy was a propaganda promotion they pushed through the psychology of counseling, where counselors are telling you, oh, it is said to be when you go shop, you spend money, it's therapy. That's bullshit. That's programming. What the fuck spending money got to do with you and how you feel? Anytime you go outside yourself, right, you will never find happiness. You have to go within. That's why they say if you don't go within, you're going to go without.
Wow.
There's nothing outside of you that can make you happy. But they teach you this shit. Imagine nigga knock on your door, give you $1 million. That same excitement, that joy, that gratitude that you get, you can get that shit just by waking up in the morning. You can hack your biology to just be thankful that you got somewhere to stay. You got food. Your kids ain't sickly. Yep. So once you start to develop this gratitude or this feeling, watch how your life change. Watch how you gravitate and magnify positive shit. But they teach you that you got to have this, you got to have it. But go back to what I said, to keep your pockets depleted. Oh, you got to go to college. Biggest financial decision of your life.
Yes.
You got motherfuckers 35 and 40 still paying college tuition with a family. Started college at 18, 19, 20, whatever. Went through, found an old lady, had kids, bought a house, and still paying college motherfucker tuition. And ain't even working in the field they went to college for. So once you go graduate college, oh, you need the car. That's another loan. Oh, you need the house. That's another loan. You got to understand, dog, money is a tool. And that money, which they print, right? That money governs your life from the cradle to the grave. All you got to do is downsize.
So basically what they're doing is they give us this program,
It's a
this
script.
terminology of things that we should have.
It's
things,
a script.
Things
Exactly.
we should be doing.
It's a script. From the time from the time you were born through school, they telling you, go to college, get a good job, get a good education. They telling you.
Okay. Well, go to college, get a good job. I get in trouble one time. Something bad happened one time. I lose everything. Why I lose everything?
Because there's a thing called, what we talk about all the time, there's a thing called, what is it called? Civilatory mortis.
Wow.
I talk about this all the time.
Me and my degree, me having everything I need to go to school for. I did everything from grade school all the way up to 31 or 30, 25, and did one mistake.
One mistake.
Out of it gone.
Now, in civilatory mortis, I'm going to keep saying it. I don't give a fuck. Y'all heard me say this 1,000 times. Civilatory mortis means, right, when you become a convicted felon, you are by law a dead man or a dead woman. Because once you become a convicted felon, right, you are faced with over 40,000 collateral consequences. Now, every time I talk about this, you got these smart ass wannabes get on here talking. Go Google this shit for yourself. Nigga, you ain't got to take my word. Go Google civilatory mortis, right? Read between the lines of what it means. It basically says you cannot compete no more as a man or woman with a felony. Because now you hit with over 40,000 collateral consequences, meaning you can't vote, you can't bear arms. In some cases, in some HOAs, if they find out they housing a convicted felon, they'll kick you and whoever you stand with out. And before y'all go to saying, oh, I'm a convicted felon, I can vote, I can this. Yeah. And depending on what state you are in, depending on what type of person you are, you may push the needle to go do the paperwork so that you can vote. They putting so much on your neck is what I'm saying. The shit that I can just walk in and do, you can't. You got 40,000+ collateral consequences on your neck because now, by law, you a dead man. You can't adopt. You feel me? It's a lot. A lot of these programs from the government you can't get because you're a convicted felon. So before y'all get smart with me and go to talking all this shit, do your research, bro. Because every time I talk about this, there'll always be somebody, oh, I went to prison, I did that. That ain't what I said, my boy. You are held back. There's a lot of shit you ain't gonna be able to do as a convicted felon. Right. Talk your ass off. I don't give a fuck how you put it, how you see it. As a convicted felon, you are faced with over 40,000 collateral consequences. Civil tort mortis. Please go look this shit up.
Wow.
So that little one mistake, they want you to fuck up. You got to understand, people only steal because they in a society that is governed by people that require us to have this and have that. All these laws you see us going through, this ain't laws we should be abiding. This is one group of greedy-ass motherfucking people, small group at that, demonic motherfuckers that got their foot on all our necks. And this is the repercussion or the effects of this shit. They don't want us to get where they at. People gonna steal. People gonna kill. People gonna lie. It's all this shit happening because of this small group of people. I can't remember the other podcast I was just on. I can't remember the name of the city. I think it was in Africa. I don't know. But bro spoke of this city where they don't even believe in crime. There's no crime.
What?
There's no guns. When they have conflict, they say the two families get together and talk this conflict out because they have the programming to say we here as God peoples for real. Like we don't kill each other. We don't know what that look like. We don't hate each other.
Wow.
This is what Ubuntu means. But when you living in a society governed by demonic ass people, this is what you're gonna get. And this has nothing to do with God. This is the demonic people that handcrafted a script and gave it to you and say, you as one man should be with one woman. You as, you should go to work. You should work by the sweat of your brow. That's what a man do.
Hard-working man.
Man, kiss my ass.
Hard-working man.
Ain't what no motherfucking man do. That's why I say, dog, we so sucked up into this system till we think we should go work for money. Fake ass money. Yeah. That shit fake. Them motherfuckers print this shit. Why we gotta go to, you know what gonna happen when you die? God gonna say, you a damn fool. How you let them motherfucking people fool you to go to their jail? How you let them people fool you to go vote? How you let these people fool you to participate in a system you know is flawed? How do you participate in this shit? Because they said so? I didn't tell them to do that. Y'all fell for the shit. That's why I say niggas really, like we, not just niggas, people really think we should wake up every day and go work for a boss, a motherfucker we don't even know. This is a demonic system. I told y'all, this shit so rigged to the point where dead people make more money than people that's alive.
Wow. What?
You can never own nothing on God's land. All you holy ass people at, y'all so holy, you love God so much, but you let a small group of motherfuckers come up with some laws and regulations and you abide by them.
Because the terminology, I don't do what's right.
It's programming.
Oh, wow. Back, see?
They program. So if the preacher was really a real, first of all, you should never let another man, right, that we know throughout history done fucked over everybody. How you gonna let this man dictate whether you can or cannot preach? You have to go to theology school to get a degree.
I never understood that.
That don't make sense.
As I was growing, that became bigger and bigger thing.
Man, that shit don't make sense. This is why the church attract pimps and motherfuckers with the gift of gab. Like you in order to get the job, you have to have the qualifications. The purest, hardest people who love, they don't never get no love. Why? Because it ain't built for them. Everybody that's in those places and in those positions are people who understand the gift of gab, the lie, look you right in your motherfucking eye and scare the hell out of you. Really see people who really behind that and love and really godly people.
Right.
They don't get no love. They get shitted on.
Wow.
You see what I'm saying? Think about what I'm saying, bro. You got motherfucking Chick-fil-A's and Wendy's and shit that done closed down. Man, gut that bitch out and let the homeless sleep in there.
They don't do that.
It's because of business.
You know why? Homeless brings what? More slavery crimes, right? More
okay,
right?
You right. Cause like
why they want you to feed the homeless? Why they want to help the homeless?
Because why they don't want you to help the homeless? Because you're aiding them, and when you aid a person, you're basically stopping them from committing crimes. Remember, crime is everything's a bit. Nigga, dying is a business.
So I want you to know, right? When they call themselves like in different states, right? Or they populate, they growing crazy, right? Why they build all these houses, all these homes, and build no kind of like source of revenue for people to go make money?
Because it's a part of the agenda. If they really wanted the world to be a better place, bro, they can print money and give it to you. A Ferrari only costs $200,000 because they want you to chase that dream. It's just a car. This is why people could come from other countries who are conditioned and programmed to live in small houses. We the only one got to live in a 5-6 bedroom house. Ain't number 2 bitches living in there. We the only one got to drive the best car.
True.
We the only one got to wear $600. You know how stupid that is to wear $800-900 pair of shoes. No disrespect. If that's what you want to wear, then do your thing. But 76% of all high-end brands are bought by black people, poor people.
Now, terminology is more expensive to be poor than it is to be rich.
Of course.
That makes sense.
Being poor is more expensive. Bro, when you first of all, the perception will cost you.
Wow.
I got in an accident with one of my partners. I ain't gonna call his name. We're in a BMW. Brand new shit. We hit a white lady that was in this little neon. Dog, ain't now bitch went to her and see how she was doing. They all came to the car.
Wow.
The perception, cause we ride in a motherfucking BMW. The perception alone will make it easier for you. If a bitch think you ain't got nothing, they treat you like that. And that's only true in a demonic ass society. When you living off the land around people who are godly people, island people, Caribbean people, these people understand the birds chirping. They understand the river flowing, the chickens and the flowers, and they appreciate that. Over here, we don't appreciate shit but materialistic shit. Niggas don't even appreciate the fact that they can breathe. Most important thing in the world. Women don't want babies sucking on their titty because they don't want them droopy. What the fuck you think they for? If you love your child, that's the best food you can get this child at this moment. But you don't want your titties droopy because society says they should be held up. Shit crazy, dog. But this is a programming. They don't know no better. And people might say, well, black people are responsible for this and responsible. How the fuck can we be responsible for something that we had no idea of learning? They taught us this shit. They put us in this environment. True. Why you think women tune their ass to the camera? They program. Why you think they wear makeup? They program. Why you think young niggas tote guns and scraps and switches and shit? They program. We're not dumb people. We just program people. That's it. Right. We program, and they program us in ways the average motherfucker, I don't care if they got a PhD, I don't care if they got an MDA or whatever, they cannot figure this out. Because they think that this is what life is about. They think God put us here to go to college, get all this education. But let me break that down. Anytime you go to college and get an education, and the more education you get, the further you are from the truth.
Wow.
Think about that. You have people that's been living off the land the way God say live, way more experienced than you. Can look at the sky and look at can look on the ground and see where they shadow at and tell what time it is. Can tell which way the wind blowing. Can survive in different seasons. You got people, dog, who smart as a lawyer, but don't know shit about living off the land, don't know shit. That's why they got to create a fucking matrix. They have to create an environment where this shit has some type of meaning. But in all due actuality, this is further from the truth. You could be the best lawyer in the world, but you don't know shit about Mother Nature. You know what I'm saying? So this reality that they gave us, this script in this fucking matrix, it's all bullshit.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? It's bullshit, bro.
Makes sense, nah. Makes sense.
That's all. It's bullshit.
Makes sense.
I'm telling you, dog.
Make a lot of sense.
Man, this shit is bullshit. And these folks are the ones that's giving us what we supposed to be loving in life. They gave us phones.
Yep.
For their benefit. They gave us, oh, you should do this. Why everything what we supposed to do is, first of all, coming from man. You don't live by what God say. You live by what man say. Man tell you, you do this, you do that, you go to jail. Man say, oh, you can't open that church up. You got to go to theology school. You have to teach what we allow you to teach. Remember the guy that said he had to go to the bank and get that loan to open up a church? And the church told him, nah, we don't loan to build churches because tithing and offerings are too up and down. Why? Because everything's a business. But this one church you could go to, but in order to get that money from that not church, but I'm sorry, it's this one bank you can go to, but in order to get that loan from that bank, you have to teach what they tell you to teach. Oof. And the crazy part, the average person don't even know the difference between a checking and a savings account.
They don't.
You have I did a video about this earlier.
Well, savings account what people think. Savings account, I got saved in case something happen. Checking account is they take everyday checking, so that means every day you spend it.
That's what I'm trying to explain to you.
So words or spells?
Yeah, fucking course. Matter of fact, if you look at a check, the line on the check, that ain't a line. That's words. You got to get a magnifying glass to look at it.
Oh, wow.
Them words.
Wow.
Sign on the dotted line.
Wow.
You have to understand, dog, you playing a fucking game that they created.
So basically what they do is they push you to invest in money to this high hope of having something bigger to come, look forward to.
It's the dangling carrot.
So basically, what they do is that they'll tell you to invest this money here, to your savings account, to put yourself in a better position for your own situation, your own business.
Yeah.
Oh, cause it happens 10, 12, 15 years down the line, they guaranteeing you, they're giving this whole world to you years later, but you may never see it.
Man, I'm going to tell you something. The average person with a 401k never read that contract.
No, because a lot of time, I personally know people say, I got a 401k. I'm putting 10% in. All right, well, I borrowed on my house to get my roof done. I borrowed for that.
Man, come on.
And they pay interest. I'm like, so like.
It shouldn't even take you 30 years to pay off no motherfucking house.
No, what?
30 years, bro. Then you got this shit called eminent domain, meaning no matter where you at, they can buy your house.
Yeah.
And run a fucking highway through your living room. Ain't shit you can do.
Matter of fact, it happened to a city because where I'm from. They didn't want to sell a house. They made her get out of the house.
They made her. They down there bought my mama house the same way. It's called eminent domain.
I'm like, what?
If the city want to buy that bitch, the government want to buy that bitch, ain't nothing you can do. They gonna offer you what they gonna offer you. You got to get your ass up out of there. And I told y'all the only way you can own land is you have to have what they call an allodial title, which is illegal in Florida.
I would say that. Like, how can you get something like that? A lot of people ain't never heard that. A lot of people just heard it. And why they keep saying?
As people in real estate, have they ever heard of an allodial title?
Wow.
How can you play a game when you don't know the rules? No disrespect to no real estate people.
Wow.
But we're all under the same umbrella of dictatorship. It's all bullshit. You got to pay the king.
Wow.
Taxes. Come on, bro. People think when you make 6 figures, you got it. No, they coming from the top now. You know what I'm saying? Or you made just enough to receive taxes. But when you go ahead, now you made just enough to pay taxes. It's all to keep you in balance, compressed.
So basically, all they doing is making sure that everybody is in the same psychosis in their hands.
Of course.
In the higher up
it's a
hands.
levy.
In their hands. If you're poor, you're psychosis of their hands. If you're wealthy, you still psychosis of their hands. 'Cause you need what you got.
Yeah,
So basically, what they're doing is like,
It's-
and it's good to because the more you make, the
more they take.
So basically, what they're doing, they condition your mind. You make it more. You be in this area here,
Bracket.
but guess what?
It's tax
You in the
bracket.
same situation mentally you
Exactly.
was in the poor community. So basically,
It's
we all
the
do. No. So basically, you're saying where we live at, what we doing, we all in the same psychosis mentally.
Yeah.
But it just we sitting here, so we feel more comfortable about where we at than this person feel.
All this shit, right, is strategically placed on us through movies, through commercials. You know what I'm saying? And they use attractive women. I told y'all, the more attractive, the more distractive.
So all the BBLs and
all that shit. When they put, why you think they don't put what we consider ugly? I hate to say the word ugly, but what we consider ugly
I
person.
say look different women.
Why they don't put them people in front of these commercials? They want this slim thing. They want this nice looking this. They want this nice looking guy, handsome this. Because the more attractive, the more distractive. Right?
So basically, it's all about distractions and power.
Man, this shit is all about deceit, lies, betrayal. You know what I'm saying? Like they say, why play a game fair when everybody else playing and cheating?
You
It's
can't
all
win.
bullshit.
You can't
bro.
win.
Like this life that they gave us. And it's fucked up because we didn't ask for it. You know what I'm saying? We didn't ask for our consent. We had nothing to do with this shit. It was already in plan before we got here. These people took it upon themselves. The 13 families, the Arsenis, Mendices, all these different families that I'm talking trillions of dollars. Old bloodline. That's why y'all think Donald Trump got power. The man don't have no power at all. He's just doing what is told. Real power
Don't
you
say that,
cannot
bro.
see.
Don't say that because they ain't gonna believe
Listen,
you.
they
They ain't
don't
gonna believe
got
that
to.
you just said that.
They don't got to.
He ain't got no power.
Think about this.
He doing what he told.
Real power, you cannot see it. Think about what I'm saying. The people that's running the show, you don't know who they are. You don't know who the Murdochs are. You don't know the family that's running the toll roads, the mafia family. You know how much we paying tolls in Florida and everywhere. That's why I say, and when people speak of other cultures or other men, especially black men speaking bad about, like, I hate to say his name, but we have to exterminate our own people. The little nigga named Yada, always online talking about, he be pandering, always getting on the women's side. Oh, men ain't this, men ain't that. We don't need that. If you ain't here to help, don't bash another man to make yourself look good. You pussy for that. I stand on that. It's the Papa Duck Podcast. Y'all can tag this nigga. I don't give a fuck. We can go toe to toe however you want to run it. But at the end of the day, I hate to see another man blame black men when black men aren't responsible for how black women act. Black women aren't responsible for how black men act. But who is? And when you find out who it is, you don't point the fingers at them. You don't point the fingers at the record companies that put millions of dollars behind these jits talking about shooting and killing each other. You don't point the fingers at these TV shows that paint the perceptions in our minds on how we should go about and govern our way through this society.
True. That's true.
Silent weapons for quiet wars.
That's true.
But all we do is blame each other because you don't know who else to point your finger at.
That's true.
Then you're going to be like, oh, we responsible, we know better. If we knew better, we would do better.
Wow.
Obviously, it's something wrong. And this is where I had to take a step and say, you know what? We're not stupid people. We're not dumb. We just program. They program us in ways that we don't understand. If you go right now, if you in your 35, you 40, 50 years old, I said this earlier. Go try to tell a jit 15, 17, 18-year-old what to do. You can't.
You can't. Them grown folks.
Why?
You
Because
can't tell them that.
the influence that
say
has
nothing.
a hold of him is way stronger than you.
Yep.
And you have to understand this man is going through a conditioning and hopefully he make it to the other side. Because we know as men from age 14, some younger, to the age of 22, 23, that's gonna be that time is gonna determine how we gonna live the rest of our life. Some of us don't make it.
No.
And between that time when our minds are developing, who's in control of it? And the only time you're gonna see this shit and when you have your own fucking child. When you see your child doing shit, you know you ain't taught them.
Yep.
That's when you're gonna realize, nigga, the world got a way bigger influence than you.
Yep.
You got your child at the crib for how many hours? When they leave the crib, they changing clothes, they jumping into their bandana, they around other people. Cause energy don't do nothing but energy transfers. It doesn't destroy. So his friends, which you cannot somewhat govern because you got to go to work. You got to make ends meet. You dropping your child off to strangers, teachers, and school systems, and they being injected with this mental poison, curriculums and shit to make sure when they get older, they're going to repeat the same process. So when you speak of, oh, it's black men's fault, how the fuck is it black men's fault? We living in another man's fucking world through another man's ideology, and they got their foot on our neck every chance they get through the news. Look how they exploit us. Look how they train our women to be hoes. You're not responsible for how women act.
Well, I'm just going to the problem, though. That's true. Why are the black men and black women of power? I mean, real, true power. They got the money, they got the resources, got the influence. Can say, why can they change and help us? Still?
I'm gonna tell you why. Because if they was to fall, we're not gonna be there to catch them.
Wow.
Think about it. Kanye West. He hey, I don't agree with everything he say, but I'm not a damn fool. Kanye West, the only nigga who will tell you he ain't never sold dope, put his nuts on the line, put all his riches, put everything on the line, told us who's doing this shit, told us about the red playlist. You can go Google it. The red playlist are the top playlists that's out there on Spotify. And the top songs, all the top 10 songs is promoting nothing but killing and shooting. Telling you who own these motherfuckers. Start with a J. You know who I'm talking about. What group of people y'all know who run everything start with a J. Kanye West was the only one that put out real receipts and said, hey man, this is what it is. This is what's going on. We don't have our own factories. We don't have our own nothing. So no matter if you're a nigga with millions of dollars, you still got to go buy from them. We don't. That's why I say, when you don't own nothing, you don't control nothing. So if the powerfulest people was to step in and put their foot down, we won't be there to catch them. Why? Because we've been programmed to self-hate each other.
Wow.
To see a white man and say, hey, how you doing? And see a black man and say, move out my way, nigga.
Wow.
That's a programming. To get on the elevator with a black man and a white man going up that elevator, whatever going through their minds, I don't like this, boy. White dude, and these niggas, you know, I can't trust them. Black guy, man, you know how white people do. They gonna tell them everything. Everything going on in their mind, that come from programming because y'all never met each other, not one day in y'all life. Why you think they gave us TVs? Not for our entertainment. That shit there to paint the perception. A lot of things you know about life come from television. You see what I'm saying? Name me one black family on TV that's intact, that ain't selling drugs, that ain't killing, that ain't hoeing, that ain't, you know, men on men. So when they tell our story better than us, it paints the perception of that's how we should be. Now think about the younger people now. Think about the ones 15, 12, 20, growing up in the middle of this shit. That's came up in a different time.
Said was, why you trying to go to the streets of the hood and you ain't never grew up like that?
Because you see this shit on TV.
You ain't never grew up. You know what they do? Grew up different. What you trying to come?
You know what they do? They show the perception of women want bad guys.
Oh,
good men boring. Women want guys, and I ain't saying all, but in the public eye, when it comes to that channel, they're gonna show, all women, y'all like guys with rich braids and cornrows and muscles and tattoos and wear Timberlands and baggy clothes. They painted that perception. What about the guy who took his children to school every day, stood up on bench?
You never
know
see
why?
You never see nothing good about that.
That's like a boring movie. That's like a movie with no conflict. They train us to accept this shit.
You
We
never
program.
see that. You never see them out of. You nenever see them.
You won't.
No good black wholesome man or with a woman.
You will never see it.
You always see
the same shit. Negative shit. Why you think negative shit make more headlines than positive shit? When you could be speaking some positive shit, cause we conditioned to accept negative shit. Nigga go to prison, come home. No disrespect to all my niggas behind the wall, but a nigga come home, man. We celebrate home like he just graduated from Harvard.
But you know what I'm saying? Your partner out here got a felon, got an anniversary.
Oh no, he pie. But when you see, at one point in your life, you grow up not giving a fuck.
Wow.
When you start to have kids, you done got your heart broke. You done seen niggas leave and die. When you start seeing certain shit and you can make it to that 35, 40, you went from not giving a shit to now you give a shit.
Right.
But this shit is a conditioning, bro. When you get to that part, you see life totally different. And when you look back and see the ones coming behind you, man, it's a man, these niggas wild.
It's sad.
And you were that
Like,
same
dang.
nigga at his age. Where did that come from? Right now, I say this to all black churches.
Can't tell them nothing. Can't tell them nothing.
You can't tell them shit.
Nothing.
You can't tell a young girl shit.
Nope.
You can't tell them young guys shit. Why you think the rap game, they gave the rap game to the Jits? I say this shit all the time. It's the Willie Lynch letter. Turn the young against the old.
That's why the older generation can't listen to the younger generation rappers because it's all conditioned.
It's not related. Nigga, young niggas don't even respect old niggas. Niggas wanna live twice as long as them. It's not their fault, it's a condition. Then you'll be like, oh, it's the black man's fault. Yeah. To a certain degree. But I'm not responsible for the nigga next door to me or across the street from me.
No.
When we not coming together, consolidated under one roof, one community, and we got rules just like they do. See, they'll promote that individualistic shit with us.
True.
But they all together. They do everything. Look at the J's. The group of people that start with a J. Y'all know who I'm talking about. Them bitches running everything. They own over 50% of the NFL, NHL, all that shit. They own everything. Right? Why they all together? You can't even cook for them if you ain't one of them.
Wow.
If you go get a Coca-Cola soda right now with a yellow top, that's for Jewish people.
What?
Do your motherfucking research.
What?
Why they give us this shit and they get the kosher shit? Who you think running the show? See, they want us to depopulate while they populate. That's why we got men with this erectile dysfunction, women can't have babies, sugar in every motherfucking thing, shit in the sky falling out, all these metals and shit. Man, you better open your motherfucking eyes. So before you blame another black man, understand there's a bigger plan and we can't do nothing individualistic, bro. We have to come together. We have to be collective. We need a group. We need to start with 50 people. 100 people. And when you get 100, you got 500, 800, 800,000 people and counting to where in that group of these 2,000, 5,000, 10,000 people, our women act like this. Why? Because we got a motherfucking handbook.
Well, bro, they doing like sororities,
all
these
that
big groups. They be kind of groups.
Listen.
They do all that stuff. Like,
you know why? It doesn't serve the purpose
big
of
organizations
black people.
they have. I'm gonna call them out. The big organizations.
They got called like
they have
that.
brothers, sisterhood, they all this stuff. All the big organizations.
But all this stuff is stemmed around college. You know, college and sororities and this group and that group. I'm talking about black people, right? Create our own schools. We have a handbook on how our women should act.
If that happened,
hold on, I'm gonna tell you.
they'll start that when they try to
exactly. If we got a group of people, right? Say, think about it, 10,000, we small group.
Right.
We got a handbook of how our women should act. The things they should do, shouldn't do. The way they should dress, shouldn't dress. The places they should go, shouldn't go. Same thing with the men. Same thing with how we would parent our kids. Everybody that go to our school will be aligned with everybody that's out there with a business that's aligned in this group. So if it's out of these 10,000 people, if it's 500 businesses, our children going to our schools to learn something within them 500 businesses. So they got somewhere to go.
Wow.
You got a paint company? Get what? We got somebody who just graduated. He ready to come. He fresh. Now you can expand.
True.
We spend our money with each other. We got other groups in other places, right? Now we starting to consolidate. You got a business online, what you do? You do online promotions. We got a section of people in this colony that does online promotion. We spending our money with you. So if I'm chunking my money at you and you chunking your money back at me, how am I gonna go broke?
We can't.
Exactly.
We can't.
You think they gonna teach you that in school?
No.
So what you gotta understand is this.
That's why they always say people up north learn different than people down south. People out west learn. It was the same education. Why people learn different?
At the top is all different because
At
all roads
yeah.
lead to Rome.
Yeah.
Meaning, at the end of the
Yeah.
day, when you buy anything in America, it's going to Rome. It's going to all roads lead to Rome. So the queen gonna get her money. You feel me? Meaning, you can have 100 businesses in the United States.
But
You
if
paying
blacks
taxes?
can't get like that and did that, we can't get like that. Like
Why you
like
think
that.
they keep us
That'd be-
separated?
That'd be so powerful, man.
Not just with blacks. You know it's gonna be. They really afraid of blacks, Latinos, or whites. They're afraid of the people on the lower level coming together in love and unison
Because if they did,
and overthrowing them.
they wouldn't need them at all.
Bro, if we came together, it's over for them. The power structure they have is over.
They money mean nothing then.
It don't mean nothing now.
They-
It's just the belief that it means something.
Their resources don't mean nothing. Cause I always tell this on. Why you go to work for? They put your head to eat. To
It's a
provide. Okay, what if a person go out there and hunt?
That's why they got restrictions on hunting.
I thought about that. Like
They got restrictions on everything.
you just going to work every day on a job to pay your light bill, pay your water bill, get gas, get food, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's why you work. That's why you're working. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
Why can't you just go hunt and build your fire at night?
See, with the Indians, at one point, the Indians didn't need Americans or the government because they didn't use roads. They didn't use their grocery stores. They lived off the land. And I'm not talking about, and I know when we speak about back in the Christopher Columbus day, they saying the Indians, no, them was niggas. You say Indians? No, them was black people. But what I'm telling you is this. These people had came and gave us a handcrafted script as to what to do and what not to do. Same thing I just spoke about.
Right.
They told us go to grocery store. Why we gotta go to grocery store?
Yeah.
Oh, we wear this. Why we gotta put on this? Oh, we gotta go here so to go to court. Why I gotta go to court by myself?
True.
Why I gotta have a birth certificate? Why I gotta have a driver's license? Why I gotta have a passport?
Permission.
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 Per person. Permission.
Permission. So basically, everything we
Which
doing
speaks of
permission.
individualism. Yeah.
So like I said, like food. People back then knew it's different seasons for each food you eat.
Exactly.
You eat the same food all year long. It don't make sense.
You know why? They lied and told us we supposed to eat 3 times a day. That's a fucking lie.
Yeah, I wonder about that. Like,
That's a lie. Matter of
the
fact,
term I'm starving for. Oh, I ate all day. I ate all day.
that's bullshit. You got people that go on I'm gonna tell you something. Let me tell you something, right? If you want to be healthy, do this. Fast. Don't eat for 4 days, 5 days. You know what I'm saying? Just drink water. Reset your cells. Why you think everything dealing with the healthcare industry? When you go, and if you went to school to be an RN or whatever, doctor, whatever, please explain to me why they never teach you about minerals. Because that's the problem we have. It's a mineral deficiency. There's no minerals in the food. Why did these people go and tamper with God's design? This is for the church people. Y'all church people, you're not as holy or as religious as you think. Because for one, the religion you have come from these same people we talking about. Your perception of religion come from them. Never educate the people you want to dominate. Why would they teach you this shit? Why would they teach you can heal yourself?
Because they'll lose money at the
And control.
Pharmaceutical, they'll lose money, right?
And control.
So basically, bro, it makes some sense. Now, I'm talking on the other side a little bit, y'all know. Like, you go to the hospital, they tell you, you can't eat that for a couple of days. You're on liquid diet. You just said, like, well, what's a liquid diet? Healing yourself. So basically, hospital really ain't doing nothing but just.
Hospital comes from the word hospice.
What?
Yes. Hospice.
Oh.
This is not a place you go to get healed.
What?
You get what I'm saying?
Wow.
They want you for a lifetime client. Think about this. And I say this, I ain't said it in a while, but I always say this. This gonna deal with pharmaceutical and it's gonna deal with brainwashing and programming. Watch this. Why is it that your grandma would tell you don't bring that drug money off the streets in my house?
True.
I'm not paying my bills with that dirty money, that dirty drug money. But will turn around and send you to the drug store.
Whoa. That's it though.
That's a new stupid type dumb. And this is no disrespect to grandma, mama, but this is what conditioning and programming does. The drugs on the streets kill less people than the drugs in pharmaceuticals. Pharmaceutical drugs kill more people each year than drugs on the streets. The biggest drug dealers are who? Walgreens, CVS, Rite Aid. Them the real motherfucking trappers. The crazy part, they done trick you to walk in they motherfucking shit because they say it is legal. How is it that the drugs in this store is legal versus the ones on the streets? The only difference is they can't control the ones on the streets. They'll tell you, oh, it ain't safe, it ain't HDA approved. Nigga, fuck HDA. You know how many motherfuckers, they done That's why I say, when you control a group of people's education, you control what they think. And when you control what they think, you control them as a people. You can sit back and watch them do the dumbest shit in the world. Because they came and got your education.
Wow.
But when you think about it. Your grandma tell you don't come in my house with that drug money, that dirty street money.
Yep, I don't want none of it.
I don't want none of it. And get what? They put that shit on movies. It's the same song and dance, bro. Every movie you watch, it's the same script. Sure. No, don't come in my house with that drug money, that dirty money. Just on BMF, when the boy was selling dope and doing that, their mama ain't want that drug money. And she was in the church. But to turn around and send you to the drug store.
Yep.
That's a new stupid dumb.
Wow.
When you think about it. It's real nigga shit. But when you control people and what they think, they locked in box. They're not worried about us because everything we know is all that we know. And all that we know come from these motherfuckers. They got the real knowledge. I told you better go look up the law of mentalism. I can teach these group of people over here to be savages. I can teach them all the ways to survive and do what they need to do. And I can exploit these people over here and make them hate each other. Remember, they 400 years ahead of us. Them bitches made us build this bitch up for 400 years, then cut us loose. Now we trying to play catch up. Fuck they game. That's why I say stop blaming other black men for being in the situation they in when we were all born in this shit. Nigga, I ain't tell you to chase women with big asses. They did.
Nope.
I got sucked up in this shit too. Until I realized, man, we all sucked up in this shit.
It's crazy too.
And be like, oh, black men know better. How? We don't control the environment.
No.
If we control the environment we're in, we'll be able to dictate how our women act. You don't control the way women act. Women cuss your ass out right now. But who do? Who control them? Who tell them to wear the wigs, the weed, and the makeup and all? Who told them? And they do this in ways to where you'll pick up on it. You get around a child see you do shit enough times, they're going to start doing it.
Yes.
So when you in an environment you don't control, they're going to put this is what a nice black woman look like. Makeup, long, straight hair, curvy. This is the ideal of what a black woman looks like. And it's going to be further away from her natural look.
Well, it's the same thing like you say, how can the Chinese people come tell us how to eat seafood?
It's the same exact thing. It's the same exact. You only got two type of people. Buyers and makers. You got makers and buyers. Who the makers and who the buyers? Somebody got to buy this shit. Who gonna buy it? Listen, poor people, 70% of all high-end brands are bought by poor people. People who can't even afford this shit.
Because they condition us to believe this is how we should see things.
If you see a nigga with some Louis shoes or such a watch, whatever, and it's okay to wear this stuff,
right?
But just understand, let's get our own shit. Let's get our own, man. Support our own. Like, no disrespect to what the little motherfucker name? TV Johnny. What the nigga be doing to teeth? What the name feel? Johnny. Johnny Dame. I think his name. Who be doing the gold tees and shit? Little Johnny Dame. I think that's who it is. I think that's his name, Little Johnny Dame. The one who be doing the golds and the grills and the shiny golds. Man, you think that all the rappers that spent money with this dude, you think he spent any dime back? The little Asian guy, the little Chinese guy, whatever he is, Johnny Dame. Everybody running to get, I think that's his name, Johnny. Everybody running, y'all know who I'm talking about. No disrespect to him, but I'm just showing you how we put money in other cultures that don't do the same back. You going broke. Pour water out and don't pour nothing back in. It's gonna go empty. It's a simple math. This is why I hate when niggas say, I don't support that nigga. I ain't gonna support that nigga. I feel you. And I'm talking to the black owners that need to do better.
Right.
And I'm talking to the black customers. We can't afford to not like and not support each other.
Right.
As a black business owner, do better. But don't make a black business owner go above and beyond just because he black. But do better.
Right.
Customers, black customers, understand, man, your dollar is going to something greater. These people have scripted us and made us think and make us hate each other. This is why we do what we do. Ain't because of I don't like you, bro. I don't even know you. It's just that stigma of what I see on TV, what I see in the music, what I heard my whole life, what I've seen through the news. You know, in the news, when a nigga do a crime, they find a picture that aligns with the crime.
It's crazy. They always do that. It's
That's
weird.
psychological
They
trauma.
always do that. They always do that. Like, you like, oh yeah, he did like he did that.
If a white guy do a crime, they gonna find a family portrait, make it look like a mistake. Just like the six black guys that caught this white guy. White guy just unalived his old lady, went on a high speed chase, flipped the car, and when they got on him, they had to get on him. He did walk away with a black eye, right? And I don't know if they fired all 6 of those black officers or what. But this is the shit that the society tells us. Don't trust black people. White people gonna get away with all kind of shit. Society tells us, look at the Epstein files. Yep. If damn bitch go to jail behind this, if ain't damn bitch called out, if ain't y'all see it because they have to show you. Don't think this shit just happened by accident. No, nigga. They have to show you what they're doing to escape karmatic consequences or karma. Smoking kills, give you lung cancer, but you went and bought it. They told you. So they put this shit out here. Ain't nobody going to jail. Ain't nobody being harassed or nothing. All this nasty shit that you see came out these files, my nigga. That should tell you one thing. Who really run the show. And this ain't got nothing to do with Jesus. This ain't got nothing to do with God. I told y'all, go look up what a divine right is. A divine right is what a pope said. God gave him the authority to rule over us and not have to question nothing we say. Go look it up. A divine right. All you church people, religious people, y'all scared of that religion. I'm past that. And I still love you.
They is.
Go look up what a divine right is, bitch. What the Pope say God gave him the authority to rule over us. And he don't have to answer to us. Ain't no white man walking in motherfucking earth gonna tell me no bullshit like that. So they create these systems, belief systems.
Right.
When you see a black man in a motherfucking sheriff officer or police uniform, I call it white magic. White magic is when you got to get a job, and your job title says you're a sheriff, and as a sheriff, this is your responsibility. So you will go out there and apprehend a man that you know in your heart was just trying to protect his son.
Yeah.
Because you whitewashed and motherfucker got that white magic on your ass, you gonna carry it out without your own, where your dignity at. What like, how do you feel about this? And that's why I say law enforcement is the first level of protection to the enemy.
Wow. Say that again, bro.
Law enforcement is the first level of protection to the enemy. They are the ones that are barricaded between the people, who they supposed to be supporting or taking care of and seeing after.
Wow.
But they're seeing after these bankers, politicians, these Wall Street people. Because they're going to come to your house. They're going to be geared up. They're going to be ready for whatever. And they running off that energy of white magic, not black magic. Wow. White magic.
Wow.
And I'm going to give y'all one more example. No, we got to get up out of here. I'll give you another example of white magic. If a bunch of people run into a store and steal a bunch of Gucci clothes, right? Because remember, we're in a system where you got to eat, you got to have money, and a lot of these laws and shit you see put in place, it only put in place because these demonic ass people got they foot on our neck. They gave us this fucked up script of how we should live, what we got to do, what we can't do, and all this shit. And the effects of that, a bitch gonna go into what they call survival mode. Bitch going into, and that's in your DNA. If you run a raccoon in the corner, you think he's soft, he gonna turn around, he gonna do what he gotta do. He going in survival mode. So when a bitch go in survival mode for whatever reason, they run in the store, they grab a bunch of Louis clothes. You as a police officer try to run down these people. Run in the alley. And when you get in the alley, one of them motherfuckers turn around and pew, pew, pew. Now you out of there.
True.
You just try to protect some clothes that ain't worth shit. And the people who own those clothes are somewhere in Italy in front of a fireplace eating cheese and crackers while you out there protecting they shit. Now you gone. All in the name of being whitewashed and under that white magic spell. Oh, you're a police officer.
Wow.
You supposed to uphold the law. Man, fuck the law.
They law, right?
They law.
Oh.
Not God's law.
Okay. They law.
They law. So when you go do that, them people got insurance on that shit. They're going to report more than what was stolen because all them motherfuckers lie. Remember, don't play a game fair when everybody else cheating. So now you done left this bitch and you kind of look like these people who go off to the army and the military. They go fight, get their ass blowed off and come back over here and these people won't even give you an apartment for the rest of your days. You in front of public selling pins and hats and memorabilia and shit. You don't got your ass blowed off. These are the demonic people that's running this motherfucking show. So everything around you, bro, is a trap. And we already know who's the parasite of this motherfucking of this world, this planet. Who's the parasites of this planet? The very people that got you working every 30 days for the rest of your life. The very people that got your mama, your cousin, your uncle, and all these motherfuckers catching cancer. The very people that make sure that you make just enough money to live around people that will hurt you. Because white people think just because we black, that we get along with the killers because they black. We scared of them too. We scared of them motherfuckers too. But I'm just being real.
That's
These
real.
people are the parasites of this world. Everything that's just imagine if these people weren't on Earth, how great life could be.
Wow.
No sickness, no lies.
Yep.
Everybody getting along. Whatever conflict comes, we got way better ways to handle it. We don't need no fucking amped up ass ex-military motherfuckers pulling up ready to do something to a motherfucker. They fucking shell shocked and whatever the fuck they got going on. These people are the fucking parasites of this planet. And when you hear white people say it's time for a revolution, bitch, you know it's motherfucking on.
Yeah.
Listen, man, this is the Pop It Up podcast, man.
Yes.
It's what we do. You know what I'm saying? And I'm at a point right now, like, everything I say, man, go research it. I just know a lot of people can't comprehend what I'm saying because they so stuck on this script. You know? Or a man supposed to work to the sweat of his brow. Well, what the owner doing?
Playing golf.
I told you, he in his office practicing golf for his Tijuana trip while you out there busting your ass. So they put all this in the Bible and all this and that. A man supposed to work to the sweat of his brow. No, a man's supposed to be in a tribe with other men, going out, getting what they need for the tribe, while the women stay home with the women and children. The elders who've been here longer than us oversee everything. We come up with our own system. All this go to court, got to pay money.
Yep.
All this lawyer working with this motherfucking attorney and all. Man, this is all demonic bullshit, red tape bullshit. If we have a problem amongst each other, our family get together, talk to your family, we squash it. We see. We let Mother Nature and the world and the system we build tell us how we should treat each other. And I guarantee you, we won't hate each other the way that they got us hating each other.
True.
They programmed us to do this shit. This is all we know.
True.
So with that being said, man, we appreciate y'all for tuning in and shit.
Yeah.
Make sure you goddamn
call 1-800-BAD-PAIN.
Yeah, 1-800-BAD-PAIN. You know what I'm saying? That's a sponsor. You know what I'm saying? And it goddamn any slip and fall, man. These folk is 100, man. I'm telling you, 1-800-BAD-PAIN. Like I said, I don't just get behind on anybody or whatever the case may be, but I've seen these people really, handle these big ass wannabe monster companies. They gonna come at you when you ain't got the right representation. 1-800-BAD-PAIN, man. Tell them Papa Duck sent you, man.
And let them know Papa Duck sent you.
Let them know.
When they ask Papa Duck, what? No, Papa Duck, no. Just have your business and say Papa Duck, though.
Yeah.
And also UbuntuApparel.com sponsors.
Yeah. Make sure you go to UbuntuApparel.com, man.
And triple salute to anybody who keep ordering different.
Man. Thank y'all.
And so the ones who first time order too.
Oh, double salute to not to cut y'all, brother. Double salute to all my folks over there in the Bahamas, man. I just love the Bahamas. Every time I go with them, man, them folks show me so much love. I'm talking about, these some real nice people, helpful people. You know what I'm saying? And they show me love, bro. Really, anywhere I go, you know what I'm saying? Anywhere I go, people who notice me, what's up, well, I appreciate it, man. We're gonna keep bringing the real shit. You know what I'm saying? We back at it. Back on it.
Straightforward. New single out now called Ride. And y'all, hey, it's family union vibe, it's club vibe, it's party vibe, birthday party. My birthday is you just getting out, you overcoming something, you got all day off work, man, had a long day, whatever you went through today, that ride gonna put you where you wanna be at, man. Cause we're gonna enjoy ourselves until we lead it. You know what I'm saying? Papa Duck Podcast, please believe in Steve Papa Duck. Yeah, we talk, we do it. Straight up down like 6 o'clock. It's real, uncut, and get what? The cake is cut. Papa Duck Podcast, we out. Bam.
Yes, sir.